All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Lifelong Connor podcast. Frustration, guys. Super, super, super frustrated. Um, but anyways, let me just jump right into this. This is the reaction video to the Arsenal Liverpool game. So much to talk about, so much disappointment. I don't know, there's so much disappointment. First of all, let's start with the weather. The weather looks like absolute shit. I'm here in Toronto. I know what that type of weather looks like. Personally, face to face, and it is horrible. So to play and then to play football in it. It must have been a complete disaster, but let's not make any excuses. We started the game really well. I thought we started on the front foot, great tempo. I thought that the passes were coming off and it looked really lively and it was going good. Um, Saka was having a lot of joy down the right hand side. He had Kirk's beat. Let's be honest, like he had him beat in the first half. Kirk's was nowhere near Saka. Um, Trossard's yellow. Okay, the needs to learn to calm down. When he receives that booking, I know he's spirited. I know he's super passionate, but you have to learn to calm down because he was going at the referee after getting a yellow card. And bro, a game of this magnitude, a game of this importance, you can't be risking it all. You have to know when to be doing it. No matter of fact, you shouldn't be doing that at all. You have to have more reservation, be more easygoing and relaxed. Um, Arsenal had some really good dominant plays. A few good runs by Trossard as well. Um, Saliba looked really shaky. He in the first half he just literally just passed the ball. We're in attacking half, and no under no pressure, he just passed the ball to a Liverpool player and they countered on us. Xhaka is a really solid defender. He's a really good defender, but he has moments for no reason where he can just do absolute weird oddness. Um, so then he has a moment where I think Liverpool was countering us, and he overhit the ball to to Raya, who was already running out. So you're meeting a ball that's coming to you at pace, and you are already flying because you don't expect the defender to be doing that. So that kind of like lapse in judgment, the communication lapse in communication really almost led to Conor Bradley lobbing David Raya, and it possibly would have ended up in a goal. Came off the crossbar and came off, thankfully. Um, but you would think that after a few seasons of having a running coming second, that you would and I mean maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is puts more pressure, but you would think that you would find a way to be more controlled and more reassured in moments of where there's a lot at stake. Anyways, it never scored. We move on. Saliba is one of those one of those players like Gabriel who have a lot of money in the bank. So, when things happen, you forgive them, especially if there was no real negative outcome. Um, Arsenal continue probing, um, to no avail. A good series of passes for Rice's chance. Now in the second half, we started slow. We started off the back foot. I don't understand why. Like, is the team talk not spirited? Is it not uplifting enough? Is it like, what is being said? Sometimes we come out and we're flying. Sometimes we come out and we're dead. Sometimes we start the first half flying. Sometimes we start the first half dead. What's going on with the team talk? Um, I don't even want to go into like the semantics. I don't really want to start to talk about captaincy, and I don't know who is doing the team talks. I don't know if it's Mikel Arteta, I don't know if it's Odegaard. I don't know if there's like a lack of team talk. I don't know if Mikel Arteta is expecting Odegaard to do it and he's giving a team talk that is not inspiring. But anyways, we all know who should be giving those team talks. And if it's not him, then it should be me. Because I'm telling you, when I'm done having that team talk, everybody will get the fucking picture. But anyways, um, we were way, 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 way off the pace in the second half. I just want to talk about Gyökeres. First of all, Gyökeres, his lack of understanding with his teammates continue. His looks like he really is not really understanding the defensive part of the press. So he understands the attacking part of the press, but the defensive phase, he does not understand it because you'd often see him just hobbling around aimlessly at moments where a player needs to be closed down because he's obviously fishing for a pass. And these Liverpool players can give that pinpoint pass. That you want those players to feel pressure. You don't want them to have the time to look for a pass. And is just not probing enough. When he needs to, I mean, he just joined the club. I'm pretty sure he's not used to our philosophy, our pace, the high intensity of the Premier League. But he needs to really watch his games back and improve. Um, Lewis Skelly. Hmm. Guys, Lewis Skelly has been probably the biggest disappointment of the season for me. Lewis Skelly looks way off the pace. Apart from one or two moments, Atletico Madrid Champions League, and probably one other game where he has a Lewis Skelly moment where he goes in a fantastic run, gives a proper ball. I think the two moments came in Champions League that and we end up scoring and it's just like, yeah, great. He just looked like he lacked recovery pace. He looks disoriented. His position awareness was abysmal. He didn't look up for it. He doesn't look energized. He didn't look like he's coming to do something, to change a game that, to understand where we are in the scheme of things. And that was kind of the theme tonight. It does seem like the players never really understood, like they know, but they don't know. And Lewis Kelly, my gosh, Jesus Christ, bro. He really trying to kill me. But anyways, Eze and Madueke came on in 78 minutes. Madueke put a ball into the box on a plate. That, if any Premier League striker, Igor Thiago, Evan Nielsen, um, even that guy that played for Leeds, that used to play for Everton, I can't remember his name right now. If you put that ball in the box, any one of those strikers would have been on it. Our strikers don't know where to be and when to be there. It was just like bro, Gabriel Jesus is on the edge of the box, 20 yards away from the goal when he can clearly see Madueke attacking play, knowing that there's a high likelihood that Madueke is going to be successful in his dribble. And he's nowhere to be found. Right, guys? Yeah. All right. Anyways, a great move by Martinelli. Martinelli did well to beat two Liverpool defenders. Went in on goal and did well to get his shot off. All right, so and again, somebody should have been in and around to kind of put pressure on keeper for maybe he would have fumbled it and maybe would have gotten a goal off the rebound, but it didn't happen. Anyways, the game ended 0-0. That last moment thing with Martinelli and I think it was Connor Bradley. Bro, Connor Bradley, like, okay, from on the human side, feel like Martinelli shouldn't have done that. He should have read the room and he should have, be a little bit more sensible. But from a Arsenal fan point of view, bro, get the fuck off the field. We're trying to win this game and we're trying to win the Premier League. And I know that there's the two sides of the coin and there's a fine line in between. But bro, at the end of the day, Martinelli is still young. We all were thinking that this guy needs to get the fuck off the field. We understand that he's injured, he's not dead though. Um, and so Martinelli wasn't trying to harm him. He was just trying to carry on with the play. So, like I hope I don't see narratives where people try to vilify him and turn him into this monster. But he was just trying to get on with the play. There was many, as a matter of fact, Colin Bradley has um been just an absolute prick to Trossard the entire game, just because Trossard beat him a couple times in the first half. Um, and it's not like he had it coming. I don't want to say that, but you kind of you kind of have to, when you do things that are unsavory and then people do unsavory things to you, you kind of just have to just like really look at yourself and not play the victim, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, guys, um let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know I think the starting lineup, the prediction, I got it right. I did a video prior to the game and I got that absolutely right. I mean, there's not many ways how that could have gone based on availabilities. Um, I'm pretty sure most of you got it right. Um, Substitutions, let me know. I don't know, guys. There's one important thing I need to say. I thought this game needed a Mikel Merino. I thought that instead of Gabriel Jesus, what this game really needed was for Gyökeres to come off and for Mikel Merino to play number nine. I don't know why, but I feel like this game was a Mikel Merino game. Let me know what you think about that. That was my biggest feeling throughout the second half. It didn't happen, but that was my biggest feeling. And I understand that we have a game against Portsmouth coming up. So, for leg's sake, we probably have to, after such a high intensity game, we probably have to give Zubimendi and Declan Rice a breather. So, it's kind of hard when you have such high fixture congestion to really to do what you want to do. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the game. Let me know what you think about the result in terms of what happened yesterday. We still got a point, we still got something from the game, but it's not what we wanted. Um, and how we look, because apparently we have four away games coming up. Portsmouth, Chelsea. I know we have Inter Milan in the Champions League, and we have another game in between that. I don't know if it's Leeds, or one of these games. So, anyways, guys, so let me know what you think. Guys, road to 25 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, help your boy out to get to 25 subscribers. I'm a good bloke. You've seen a lot of content from me. I'm going to do my player ratings either tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'll drop that. Yeah, and like, comment, share, and turn on those notifications. All right, guys. All right, peace and love, Gunners, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, and we are out. Boom.